Under the stars up in the sky. Directions.
Okay, I'm in Beijing, I'm Han, and today we are gonna talk about this Xiaomi Mix Flip. And yeah, after I have got this Xiaomi Mix Flip, well, I have mixed feelings. Am I satisfied or am I disappointed? Let's talk about all the aspects. But before I start the review of this Xiaomi Mix Flip, as usual, one request: if you end up liking this video, then please don't forget to click on the like button and please subscribe to this channel. Support honest content. Well, Xiaomi Mix Flip has a build quality that leaves a lot to be desired. It combines a Xiaomi Longjing glass to protect the external display panel and an aluminum frame. Despite using a mix of materials, the absence of an IP rating for water and dust resistance is disappointing. Next, let's talk about the display. The external display is a 4.01-inch AMOLED panel that, according to Xiaomi, can reproduce 68 billion colors and supports Dolby Vision, HDR10+, 120Hz refresh rate, and has a very high peak brightness. However, in reality, it's not as bright as expected. Despite adjusting the brightness to the highest setting, it doesn't quite deliver under bright sunlight. The resolution of 1392 by 1208 pixels leads to a high 460 pixels per inch density, but the usability is limited. We are stuck with fixed applications, can't choose larger widgets, and certain applications only display partially. It feels like Xiaomi has provided us a football stadium and then lets us play chess in the middle of that stadium. Well, before we talk about the Hinge, this is Xiaomi SU7. This one is the Max Edition. Well, my younger brother has ordered one Pro Edition.
Under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find. Under the stars.
Now it's time to talk about the Hinge. The hinge of this Xiaomi Mix Flip is lumpy. It's really one of the worst that I have ever used. That's the truth. And I'm here to share my honest opinion with you. The truth, that's why I have to mention this. Even if I love Xiaomi products. The stainless steel hinge operates well between 30 to 90 degrees. Unfortunately, it becomes unstable at 105 degrees, and by 125 degrees, it can't hold its position, completely unfolding. This hinge performance is the worst among all the flip phones I have used this year, making it a significant drawback for everyday use. Anyway, the internal display is a 6.86-inch LTPO AMOLED with a billion colors, Dolby Vision, HDR10+, and 120Hz refresh rate. While it's bright with peak brightness reaching up to 1600 nits, the sharpness and color accuracy fall short, especially when compared to the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6. Moving on to the audio experience, the stereo speakers with high-resolution audio certification deliver decent sound, but don't stand out as the best among competitors. Even Motorola Razr 50 Ultra performs way better.
She's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder and a string jacket round her waist. When she gets a bite, you better run, you better hide, better prove that you're not worth it.
Okay, it's a very hot, like 42 degrees Celsius here in Beijing. Really. But what is getting heated is this Xiaomi Mix Flip. I have just taken 8 or 9 pictures, recorded a 4K video for 2 minutes, and the phone has got overheated. tried to play Genshin Impact, the phone has got overheated. I don't know, maybe Xiaomi has made this phone for some countries where there is no summer, only winter. Alaska maybe. Next up is the camera performance. The main camera setup includes a 50 megapixel Light Hunter 800 sensor with OIS and a 50 megapixel OmniVision sensor for 2 times optical zoom. As it is a flip phone, I mostly have taken the selfies with the main camera. Okay, when taking selfies with the main camera, the default aspect ratio is oddly set to 4 by 3.38, which requires manual adjustment to 16 by 9 or 4 by 3. And you know what? Xiaomi Mix Flip wouldn't even remind you about it. So you will keep taking photos after photos until you notice that, well, the photos you have taken has a very odd aspect ratio. Actually, the photos taken with the main sensor suffer from incorrect exposure and excessive highlights. Moreover, I'm surprised to see that Xiaomi Mix Flip has a very limited dynamic range. Well, the 50 megapixel OmniVision sensor tagged to that 2 times telephoto lens performs well at 2 times zoom but struggles beyond that, becoming fuzzy at 3 times zoom and failing to capture clear images at 10 times zoom. Portraits taken with the main sensor are vibrant and have more details, making them look better than those taken with the telephoto sensor. I truly don't understand what was the logic behind selecting this telephoto sensor rather than a ultra-wide sensor. Well, personally I have missed the ultra-wide sensor, especially in certain scenarios like this. Okay, Xiaomi Mix Flip supports 4K video recording and stabilization is really poor. There is noticeable cropping and details are lacking. I really don't know how there are some nice reviews about this phone because, yeah, you may have already noticed I have 2 different Xiaomi Mix Flips. I've started this review with a white colored edition and then I bought another black colored edition. I just wanted to make sure I don't have a faulty unit. So I have got 2 different units from 2 different places and both the units have struggled to perform. Adding salt to the wound, this phone heats up after just 10 to 15 minutes of recording 4K videos. That creates a big doubt about its thermal management. Oh, I forgot that Xiaomi Mix Flip also has a selfie camera. How's the selfie camera performance? Any good? Turning on to performance and gaming, Xiaomi Mix Flip is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chipset with 12GB of LPDDR5X RAM and UFS 4.0 storage. And Xiaomi has promised the best performance. Well, for gaming, it delivers a buttery smooth experience for the first 25 to 35 minutes. But then it heats up. Yeah, there is a very heavy thermal throttling. If you try to play a Genshin Impact on this Xiaomi Mix Flip for like more than 60 minutes, you will feel like the phone has transformed from a flagship to a budget device. Because the performance deteriorates a lot. Yeah, some of you believes in Antutu benchmark score. Here comes the score, which actually doesn't mean anything, cause check this. 3DMark, the gamer's benchmark shows it all. Xiaomi Mix Flip has a relatively poor stability and yeah, the top score is also not that high. Well, finally there is a segment where Xiaomi Mix Flip wins by a mile. The 4780 mAh battery with 67-watt wire charging stands out as one of the longest lasting among flip phones. Even after 2 days of heavy usage, it retains 23% battery life. Wow, that's unbelievable. While the absence of wireless charging is disappointing, the 67-watt wire charger ensures a rapid recharge so we don't need to wait a long time to recharge this Xiaomi Mix Flip like its competitors. Okay, I'm talking about Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6. Finally, before we wrap up, let's talk about the software and security features. Running on Android 14 with HyperOS, the software experience is solid but lacks standout features for flip phones. Well, as this is the first flip phone from Xiaomi, I think Xiaomi will add more features in the future, but at this moment, there is nothing special. The side-mounted fingerprint sensor and face unlock work flawlessly, providing secure and quick access. If you are waiting for my verdict, Xiaomi Mix Flip presents a mix of highs and lows. The build quality and hinge design are underwhelming, the display performance is ordinary, and the camera system has its quirks. Gaming and overall performance are decent, but not exceptional. And while the battery life is impressive, the lack of wireless charging is a letdown. For those seeking a flip phone with unique features, Xiaomi Mix Flip might not be the best choice, but it still offers a few notable qualities worth considering. But okay, considering the price tag, the European price tag of Xiaomi Mix Flip, I think rather you should go for Motorola Razr 50 Ultra. Well, that's my verdict. What do you think about this Xiaomi Mix Flip? Please make a comment and share your thoughts and ideas. If you have enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to click on the like button and please subscribe to this channel. Support honest content.
I don't know how to take this. I don't wanna break this. We're living in